Hi, this is a lesson today about Study Island. Now, Study Island is not an option, and Study Island is where we will do our tests to see if content has been mastered. And when you do Study Island and you're taking a test, either it will be done with the teacher there with you or through a Google Hangout where we can do a screen share. But this lesson on Study Island is about how to actually get to your lessons. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to studyisland.com, and you can see that right here. Studyisland.com. Go to that website, and you're going to click on Log In at the top. And you actually are using a school account, so we're going to click on Log In for students on the right for schools. And that's going to open this screen here. Now, the username is the same structure for every EPIC student. If your name was Merrick Wood, for instance, if this was your first and last name, Woodsman, we would take the first four letters of your first name, see the MERR? And that's what's going to go over here at the beginning of your username, the MERR. And then if your last name was Woodsman, we'd take the first four letters, which would be a WOOD, and then we would put those right here, WOOD. Now, if Merrick Woodsman's birthday was February 21st, 2007, it would be 02/21/07, and that would be the numbers on the end. So if your name was Charlotte Wood, Charlotte was a CHAR, Wood, and if your birthday was September 1st, 1962, September 1st, 1962. So that's how all usernames are structured with EPIC. Now, every single student's password is EPIC1234. This is your password. You have to put the big E there. And that's everybody's password. It doesn't go on that line, however, it goes down here on the password line and you won't be able to see it. Okay, so get your name and password. Like I said, everyone is the same, EPIC1234 with a big E. And then click on Sign In. Now when you sign in, you have some options of things to do. And your teacher will assign you the things that are needed. Here's some test prep for 4th grade that you can do, and your teacher may require that. But then this student, his teacher is Charlotte Wood, and if he'll go into her classroom, he will see the assignments that she has made for him. So as you can see, the Oklahoma Math Diagnostic Test, it's passed, topics passed, 1 out of 1. And then another math diagnostic that student did, and he passed with 1 out of 1. But you can see here the summer bridging for Merrick Wood. He has passed 0 of 18 topics. So he hasn't started this yet. That's where he needs to begin work. So just click on the title to load that assignment. And then if you see here on the screen, this is going to be all the things that this student needs to complete. And he's going to need to complete those by the due date, which is right here. He has to complete that by June 30th, 2017. Alright, so what he will do is he'll just start at the first. Don't skip around, these are in an order. So click on the very first lesson that you're on, and he hasn't started this yet, so you can see his score right here is a 0, no grade, because that's where he needs to begin. So we'll just click on that. And right here, if you click on lesson, that's going to let you look at the lesson material for this topic. So this is about writing purpose. So he needs to read that. Click to play the movie. Do all of the things in this lesson. Read this. Taking notes is a very good idea. And then he's going to read this short passage. And that's going to kind of guide him on these questions. Okay? So after he's looked over the lesson, he'll go down here and he will The number of questions, leave that at 10. If you ever get one of these that is set at 1 or 0, that's not going to work. So hopefully they're all there in the middle, about 10 questions. If you have the option to change that, don't. And don't ever choose 0 questions. That's not going to do you any good, and it's not going to give your teacher any good information about your content mastery. So let's click on next. And we're going to look at the 10 questions. We might not look at the 10. We may just look at the first one for this lesson. And so here is the passage that he would read. And then he's going to answer these questions about this passage. And when he chooses his answer, he'll click submit. And then he'll go through all 10 questions until he's done. Okay? So that's Study Island, and that's going to cover your summer bridging. It's not going to cover how we do tests at EPIC, but this will get you started for the summer bridging project. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me. Thank you and good luck.